Florida and in Boston. We're going to get to that a little bit later on, but I think, Aaron, you would agree, one of the greatest mysteries now of this whole tragedy is how it is that 4 planes were hijacked in a relatively short period of time. And right now we're going to go to Kelly Arena, who is going to provide us with some of the first insights we actually have as to what exactly went on Flight 93. That was the flight headed from Dulles Airport to San Francisco. Kelly, what can you tell us tonight?
Paula, as CNN has reported throughout the day, a microphone was keyed open on the hijacked flight that crashed in Pennsylvania. Now, CNN has obtained a partial transcript of what was heard by air traffic control from the cockpit. That's United Airlines Flight 93. It actually departed Newark for San Francisco. It was flying at 35,000 feet over the Cleveland area. Now, at this point, air traffic controllers heard shouting in the cockpit with someone yelling, "Get out of here." The microphone is momentarily turned off. It comes back on, some scuffling is heard, and again a voice yells, "Get out of here." The microphone is again turned off. When it is turned on again, it's clear that the pilot is no longer in the cockpit. Someone is heard speaking in broken English in what was described as an Arabic accent, telling passengers, quote, "There's a bomb on board. This is the captain speaking. Remain in your seat. There is a bomb on board. Stay quiet. We are meeting with their demands. We are returning to the airport." Now, to supplement that transcript, we do have some information on what was going on outside the cockpit. Family members of one passenger who phoned his family on his cell phone said the passengers, after learning that the World Trade Center had been hit, had voted to attack the terrorists. Nothing else, unfortunately, was heard from the passengers after that. That flight did hold 38 passengers and a crew of 8. Paula, Aaron?
It is so chilling to hear these accounts, Kelly. We have now, too, heard these dramatic stories of passengers on several of these flights making contact with family members, telling family members they love them. Barbara Olson, who is a contributor here at CNN, actually telling her husband exactly what was going on, and then at one point sort of indicating that she needed some advice on how she could interact with the captain of the plane to prevent this horrible tragedy that it all seems with certain she sort of had a whiff of was about to happen.
Kelly, before you get away, just give me a little bit of what's going on and how we're getting this stuff. Do you expect that you're going to get full transcripts? Do you expect you're going to see, for example, what went on in the other planes in the hours perhaps, or at least the day ahead?
Well, Aaron, this was the only plane that we are aware of that actually had its microphone turned on at any point. Of course, if the black boxes are ever recovered, we may get more information. That is going to be very difficult we're told by aviation experts at the sites concerning the World Trade Center and also here at the Pentagon. About the only black box that might be gettable at this point is the flight that did indeed crash in Pennsylvania, because they have access to that plane and to the wreckage more easily than they have access to the others. But this was not something that was officially given to us. We obtained this through sources. So for now, everything is mum as the investigation continues.
We won't ask any more about it. We don't want any sources to get burned here. Thank you for your work. That is quite remarkable stuff. Late